Wait! Who are you?
I already told you I don't want to be with you anymore.
Hello world and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm reacting to Danielle and Mohammed. Well, not Danielle and Mohammed. It's a producer talking about Danielle and Mohammed and Nicole and Hassan. My two favorite couples. He's talking about them and then he's talking about his experience working with them, and then he's talking about when Nicole and Hassan went to a hotel and then they were intimate and then police came the next day. So let's get into it.
Danielle and Mohammed.
Oh, right.
What can you tell us about that relationship?
Well, Danielle and Mohammed, I was filming with them when they were going into court, when they were getting their divorce.
Yes.
And it was quite an interesting experience.
How beautiful. I wish I had that on my CV. Hey, when did you do work for TLC? I worked when things got spicy. I worked with them the day they got a divorce. That's such a flex.
Came to Mohammed's motel the day before the divorce hearing,
Yeah.
and he wouldn't let us into the room at all. He wouldn't talk to us. He wanted to live stream us.
He wanted to turn the cameras on you.
Correct. He actually did. He ended up turning the cameras on us and refused to stop live streaming. And then at one point it came down to it where we were literally saying, okay, you put yours down, we put ours down, let's talk this out and figure this out, almost like a Western stand-up. And
To be fair, I watched the Mohammed version of this conflict and I'm on his side, because he was telling them, okay, well, whatever I say, please don't edit it out of context so people would understand what I'm saying. And they were like, we will see, we will see, we will see. And Mohammed kept saying, well, you never showed any of the good thing I had with Danielle. You only showed the bad and stuff like that. It was a good conflict. You can watch it. It will change your perspective on Mohammed. He's not as stupid as we think he is. He is a little bit, but not as we think.
really ended up being like, okay, who's going to put down the camera first?
Okay, let's take a look at that never-before-seen footage.
Explain why you lied.
I'm not going to explain anything. I don't owe you any explanation. Who are you to ask me for an explanation? Your job is to ask the questions?
Yes.
And my job is to answer. You asked me, I answered. I said because I'm allowed to. That's my answer. It's not going to change. You're not going to get any other answer.
Wow.
There is no regards. I am worried about the courthouse right now.
So you're worried about the courthouse right now?
I am going to the courthouse. Please, give me some space so I can think about how it's going to go.
I'm happy to. All right, sir?
Well, this is never seen footage from TLC's side, but we've seen it on Mohammed's side. Well, it looked less of a higher quality, but it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
Whoa.
Am I right? This was your first day filming
First day
with
filming
him?
first day filming with Mohammed.
What were you thinking when he was filming you?
Well, I can't lie. I definitely was getting a little pissed off. I mean, it was definitely one of the most hostile environments I've been in filming-wise, for sure.
Okay, this next one is crazy.
Okay, so the first one about Danielle and Mohammed is not really that spicy. We've seen it before, but it introduces us to the producer. The second one is the spicy one because I can give some Moroccan insight. I like this one.
I know you've got some stories.
Yeah, so the very, very first time we ever shot, we were in Marrakesh, and Azan had booked 2 hotel rooms for them to spend the night, because in Morocco, if you're not married, you're not allowed to spend the night in the same room together. So clearly, once we started filming, Nicole had no intention of staying in her room, came over, canoodled with him, and
banana hopping. So to give some insights, I'm sorry if I'm pausing too much. Nicole, they booked 2 hotels, one for the law and one for the 2 of them. One so they can bypass the law rule of if you're not married, you cannot book the same one room. But if you just book 2 and banana hop at night, then it's okay. So they booked 2 rooms, one for them, one for the law.
We're doing their thing. So the next morning, we arrived at the hotel, and the cops were there, the police were there, and the whole place was shut down. Hassan and Nicole were freaking out. They took her passport. They were looking for it. He thought somebody saw that they were spending the night together, and
wait, they took her passport? That wasn't said on the season. That's spooky.
They called the police on him.
And we have that moment on camera right now. Let's take a look.
Okay, I said it about Samit and Jenny, I'll say it about Nicole and Hassan. Just because it's Morocco, don't have to play the Moroccan music every time they show them on screen. We understand, we can clearly visually see that it's Morocco.
You are welcome is like a home. Thousand welcome. Yeah. The Moroccan law says that if you are not married, you can't share a room. You can't even kiss in street or hug, But, she keep pushing me that we
Well, that's what the law says, but technically you can't kiss and hug in the street.
can't separate and be like in two different rooms.
Yeah, it's time to kick you guys out. Go.
Yeah. Oh.
Feels like a dream.
Yeah.
We had
Can you imagine the stinkiness of the breath that morning? From the airport straight to the bed, not even a shower.
sex. You okay?
I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Nicole has absolutely no insight. Do you know the thing she said? She said that they slept together before marriage. Now, if they went to court to actually get married, they will be asked these questions. Have you ever slept together before getting married? And they have to answer no, and they have to be truthful. But if you have a footage of you literally saying otherwise, that could even if they were going to get married, that could have sabotaged their marriage.
We're at the
Oh, those are police.
Riyadh, and there's police here right now, and I don't know what's going on. I'm a little freaked out.
I liked it. Back in the days, they did this little victim camera with Nicole. I really liked it. They stopped doing it in the recent seasons. They don't do victim cameras anymore, but that was a lot of fun.
When I told Hassan that police were here, he was kind of freaking out, and he told me to go downstairs, and all I know is that I have to go get my bags, and I have to pack up real quick.
Azan thought somebody ratted him out, right?
Correct, yeah. Azan thought that somebody saw them together
Yes.
at the Riyadh, at the hotel, and then ratted him out and got
Right.
the cop.
I would be so spooked. Do you know that the police don't play with things like that? So if someone really snitched on them and they got caught, I understand his reaction, a bit exaggerated, but if you see that many policemen just on your case, then you would be spooked too.
And how nervous were you when this was happening?
Well, I was very nervous. I mean, you're in a foreign country. You never know
Yeah.
what to do when the cops are there. But my first thought is, oh, great, we're going to get shut down. We're all going to get kicked out of the country. Azan is going to jail. I mean, there was so many questions running through my head. In the end, it turned out that the owner of the hotel hadn't paid taxes for a year, and they were there to shut down the place. And we happened to just be there. But it was a big scare. And from then on, Azan was even more hesitant to show affection towards her.
But to be fair, he was hesitant to show affection towards her from the airport because when he saw her, he wasn't really attracted to her. But that on top of this, it makes you understand why he wouldn't do the things with her. But then again, like they went from a hotel to rent an apartment to like all these things. He could have easily, God, I don't want to go on and on about Nicole and Hassan, but literally today I recorded 3 videos, and in one of them I said I was very proud of how Nicole just pretty much left Hassan and started going to college and taking care of herself. So it's nice that they broke up.
You witnessed some stuff between them that made you go, okay.
I must say, I've never met anybody that was maybe so blindly in love. In my opinion, there was a lot of red flags that went off and go like, is he really that
There's
into
so
you?
many red flags, like him not wanting to go through the wedding and just like ghosting her. I mean,
Excuse
so
after
many.
excuse.
I think a lot of people, even her own mother, would say to her, baby, maybe this isn't right. But she did.
But to be fair, you don't even need to be a producer to see that he's not into her. So to see that even the producers were telling her, this isn't it. Her family, this isn't it. Moroccans, literally, I speak to Moroccans and they watch Nicole and Hassan and they're like, what was she thinking?
Not want to hear it at all.
I really wanted her to open her eyes, and I wanted her to be happy, but she just wanted to will it so much into existence.
Yes. And it broke on social media that Azan and Nicole have officially broken up.
Yes, they have. I think it's a good.
Okay, so they broke up. Nicole, if you're watching this, you're welcome to visit anytime you want. If you still have that Morocco disorder going, you're welcome to visit anytime. I'll show you around my city. I'll even give you hugs if you need to. I'm not fishing for Nicole. I'm just saying, I feel bad for you and the time you invested in this relationship. It's sad, but proud of you that you moved on.
For both of them to move on, especially for Nicole.
Okay, Martin, I wish we could spend some more time with you. You got some good stories. Please come back again.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I wish we could see more. Snitch. Tell us everything that happened, but it is what it is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hassan, if you're watching this, become a personal trainer. I think you got something going on. Start a YouTube channel. Both. I want to see both Hassan, Nicole, Danielle, Mohammed, everyone I reacted to. I just want to see them succeed. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.